this is Kim Pinkney, and here I am drawing with Artist Loft Watercolor Pencils. The first thing I decided to do is I'm going to use the watercolor paper, and I'm just going to draw up my image. At first I was going to draw fairies and use a lot more colors, and then I'm like, no, I think I'll try something different. So I saw a picture of Gabrielle Union, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what she looked like as a cartoon character. So I started drawing her, kind of like a Disney character. And then I'm going to outline with the watercolor pencils. And I pretty much used carmine, brown, and light brown for her skin tones. And to get a little bit of a darker color, I tried to use blue and the carmine and brown again, trying to layer them to try to get a darker tone. These colors did not come out as vibrant. I don't know if that's by design. They're not vibrant like a Crayola color pencil would be, and they aren't as rich as a Prismacolor pencil would be. So I kind of got an in-between, and I used them once before on like a sketch pad, and I didn't like how they were moving. So I'm trying them on watercolor paper, and I think I like the effect on the watercolor paper. It just didn't layer like I'd like it to. So I think if I use these, I probably would just use them just a little bit, maybe once or twice, maybe for a quick picture, but nothing for like a professional picture. I do get a little bit of richness, but I couldn't really bring the black to be very black, so I tried to use my little tricks to layer black to get it to get a little darker. But right now I'm just pretty much putting color all the way around, and I'll be using my my water brush to try to get the colors to move a little bit. Now they did move a bit once I started, but not like how I'd like it to. I mean, they did what they needed to do, I suppose, but it wasn't very rich. It comes in a pack of 24, and they're already pre-sharpened. I had used them before, so I had to find another sharpener and sharpen my pencils. And here I am using my water brush, and they're moving a little bit. They have a little bit of movement to it. You can tell that it's Gabrielle Union. I don't know if it was just because of the graininess of the paper or the graininess of how the pencils laid down, because it wasn't smooth. It was kind of rough. I couldn't get them to smooth out, so I tried using maybe like a blending stub to try to smooth it out a bit, layer it some more. I like to have a nice high contrast going on, where you have like deep dark colors against light colors, so you can really, get a feel for it. But I couldn't get that contrast that I like. I would have to use these with another product to try to get that. But it did okay for a quick picture, for a quick drawing. This pack also comes with its own brush, but I prefer to use my water brush. It wasn't anything fancy, it was just a basic brush. And so here I am, I'm layering the colors, and the first two layers aren't too bad. And you can see how the brush picks out some of the colors, and it's moving. And I don't know if watercolors by design are kind of muted like this. I don't know, I'm not that familiar with the watercolors, but they are pretty light on this. I pressed down hard to get more of it to come out. I layered over and over again, and it just seemed like I was overworking it. So I really couldn't bring out really rich depth of color. I ended up having to use other colors as well. I ended up using a little bit of purple to bring out some of the shadows in the pink of her bodice. I used a deeper, darker color under her arm to try to get that to come out. I was trying to avoid using black. I just wanted to see what I could do with the colors that I have on hand. But I'm trying to get more of a defined look with these pencils as well. So I'll keep going over, using a little bit of blue, going over, using a little bit of black, and it started to give me a little bit of a graininess to it, and I'm not liking that effect, so I tried to blend it, and it didn't blend like I'd like it to. So maybe using this with the watercolor paper was nice, but once I started trying to really layer it on, it just didn't give me the effect that I wanted. And here I am going into the hair, trying to get the black to be a little bit darker. Because when the black goes on, it goes on black, but it's kind of like a gray. I didn't like that, so I just kept trying to tease out more of the black, and by layering other colors on top of it, and contrasting colors, complementary colors, and it just didn't seem to work for me on this. I think in the future, if I do use this, I would probably use it with the with the markers, just so I could have a little bit more definition. Yeah, I'm really pressing hard and really trying to work the colors in. And to be fair, I did not use all 24 colors, so I just picked out maybe 4 or 5 and just started using those, and then trying to blend those out and also use them with the water brush. I got to a certain point and then it just wouldn't move anymore. This is pretty much it. This is what I came up with, and they weren't really high-end. Neither the paper nor the pencils were very high-end. You can see how grainy it looks against the paper. I may have overworked it a bit, but I really wanted to get a deeper, darker brown, a deeper, darker black, and this is as dark as I could possibly get with the pencils that I used. Alrighty, well, thank you for watching. These were Artist Loft Watercolor Pencils. And if you have any questions or have any suggestions, please like or subscribe and just let me know what you think. Have a great one. Bye-bye.